Hi.
It's two little black girls.
Episode 20, wow.
Finally made it.
We made it to episode 20.
Yeah.
We almost didn't make it to this episode.
Yeah, it's taken a bit of time.
Yeah.
But I'm Alicia.
And I'm Kristen.
Yeah.
Together, we're two little black girls.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we were going to do? We were going to reintroduce ourselves to the listeners.
Oh, yeah.
Give a little background.
A teeny bio.
Yeah.
You can go first.
Oh, me first?
Yeah.
Okay, my name's Kristen. I'm now 25. I think when we recorded episode 1, I was 24.
I'm pretty sure you were, yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm 25. What do you call that?
Quarter
life crisis time. Yeah, I am a social worker during the day, during the night. I'm a podcaster.
A podcaster by night.
A podcaster by night, a lifestyle blogger, if you will. Though I plan to restart the blog sometime. It's gonna happen.
Eventually.
We're just in planning mode. But has nothing to do with me. I don't know, what else?
Interests? Your natural hairs?
I am the natural haired member of Two Little Black Girls. If you look at our flyers, I'm the one with the curly hair. They didn't have like good natural hair options, so I just went with the curliest hair.
Yeah.
But if you look at our Instagram, I do have maybe 1 or 2 pictures with my hair out. Even though in all our videos, my hair is in a bun. Those are the 2 looks that I typically wear. My hair is either out in like an afro with like a side afro bang thing, and then, or my hair is in a bun, like a princess. I'm a princess.
Princess bun.
A princess bun, yeah. Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
That's all well, we live together in Brooklyn. We just moved out in December, so we're on month 8. 8 or 9, because
really?
Gotta count.
Wait, yeah, August is the 8th, so December, yeah. So
actually,
8, like 8 or between 8 and 9.
No, 9, because we lived here all of December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. August 7th is the 9th month.
Really? Officially?
In Brooklyn, yeah, because we moved in the 7th, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so we're almost a year into Brooklyn living. That's crazy.
That is. See, that's why time flies.
Yeah, time flies.
When
you're having fun. We have a lot of fun. You got out.
Yeah, so I'm Alicia. I'm not natural haired. I have relaxed hair, but I don't go crazy with relaxers. But that's another story. I'm 24, and I was 24 when we started podcasting.
Not for long.
For a good amount of time.
It's already August.
My birthday's like 4 days away from the last day of the year, so I got some time to be 24. And I work in public relations, communications, and yeah, I am I guess podcaster, vlogger by night. I have a vlogging channel too. That's on we promote it sometimes in the podcast, and I think all the time on the podcast, and maybe randomly on the Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's like a brief background on me. I'm tall.
I'm sure.
You're not sure.
I'm like on
You're
the shorter
height.
side of average height.
You're an average height. What, 5'6" is like.
I'm not 5'6".
How tall
I'm
are you?
5'4" in a little bit.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time I went to the doctor, though, my next doctor's appointment is in October, so then I will know officially. But last time I got measured 2 years ago, I was 5'4" and a little bit.
Oh.
And you don't really grow that much in your 20s when you're a girl, so probably still around there.
I don't know. Sometimes you could grow. Have a random spurt. Or is
Nah.
that only guys? Or do guys stop growing in their 20s too?
I don't even know. I think they do. Anyways, I highly doubt I'm 5'6". Oh my god, if I was 5'6",
Your dating pool would
amazing.
shrink more.
What?
Yeah. Their guys aren't tall anymore. Did you not know
I mean,
that?
they're taller than 5'6" usually. Barely.
I feel like, I don't I just feel like guys are short these days. Like,
Like-
maybe they're like 5'10", but that's short for me.
Really? 5'10" is like, I'm like...
I don't know, like, I hover between 5'10" and 5'11". You cannot be 5'10". If I'm wearing shoes,
oh yeah,
I'm gonna be
but
taller than
so
you.
what? Look at Ciara and Bow Wow.
Ew.
Like most, like if you look at like red carpets, most of the women who walk the carpet are typically taller than their.
But they're wearing heels.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. If you're wearing heels, of course you're gonna be taller than him.
I feel like I'm gonna be taller than him wearing flats.
If he's 5'10", if
Yeah.
he's the same height as you.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like I always.
He's gonna be wearing sneaks or something.
It's not like
or
I
a
wear heels
loafer.
every day or anything.
He's gonna be wearing a loafer or some sneaks, so he's gonna have an extra inch or two as well.
I feel like it wouldn't match up. I feel like I'd always be a hair taller than him.
Oh my god!
I'd have
What's
to
a
look down a
hair?
little bit.
What's a hair taller?
I always had this dream of a tall guy.
Like a 6'4"?
Well, he doesn't have to be 6'4", he has to at least be 6 feet.
Yeah, that's so tall. I'd be like,
Climb the tree.
I'd be like down here.
I want him to be taller than me so I can just look up a little.
Yeah, but I guess, yeah, if you're tall, it definitely shrinks the dating pool. Though the dating pool is already so small.
Yeah.
It is so hard to date.
Is it New York or is it everywhere? Please answer that question.
No, is it just us?
No, we're
'cause
dateable.
I feel like we're very dateable. I don't understand what
See,
the issue is.
I'm so casual, man. Like, first of all, I'm not a high maintenance girl.
Yeah.
I'm like very
Maybe
agreeable.
I come across as high maintenance though, but I'm not high maintenance.
Yeah, I'm not high maintenance.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I come across like a snob or a mean person.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
No.
Not at all. Once you get to know me, I'm
Yeah.
very nice.
I'm actually kind of like really weird and spazzy. Like in the staff meeting today, I walk in and then I'm like, oh, there's no chairs. And I'm like, oh, there's one in front of me. And then I dropped my pen and like bounced off the chair and I like hit my coworker in her arm. And the intern started like laughing out loud at me.
Well,
I just laughed it off because I'm not high maintenance.
yeah.
I'm a down to earth girl.
Down to earth pen dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not high maintenance either. My sister has a boyfriend or whatever, and my other sister from Buffalo came into town because my brother's in town, and we were like talking, and then my sister wanted us to talk to her boyfriend on the phone just to like to meet him sort of via phone.
Okay.
So, and my sister, she has a boyfriend and she's 17. So
I mean, it's easier when you're in high school and there's like boys around.
I guess when there's multiple selection.
Yeah.
But my sister spoke to the boyfriend, and then I spoke to the boyfriend, and then he's like, "Oh, you sound different than your sister. Your sister, you don't sound like Amber, because my sister's name." And then he's like, "You also don't sound like the other one I spoke to, because she sounded like Amber too." He's like, "You actually sound a little bit white." He's like, "Do you hang out with a lot of white people?" He's like, "I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I think you sound a little bit white."
Yeah, people always say that about our voices, and if they don't say it, you could see it over, like, all over their face. Like, whoa, those voices coming out of two little black girls. It's like, black people are across the globe, and we have a multitude of accents and affects. We don't just come in one neat and tidy little hood box that people like to put us in.
For real.
I can get a little hood if need be, you know, and sometimes I feel like our accents waver because at the end of the day we grew up in the Bronx, but it's like we don't have that typical Bronx girl accent on the regular, just on occasion.
Yeah. I mean, I agree, but I don't know, because I always feel like my voice has always sort of been the same, but, like, I'll sometimes look at videos of myself when I was little, and I could hear more of, like, a hood accent in it, but not even hood, just, like, growing, like a Bronx,
urban, like a Bronx accent.
Yeah, but, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I mean, your voice changes over time, and it is, your environment does affect it, I guess, but I don't know.
I think so. I think we just have flat American voices. And I also think it's because we grew up watching a lot of TV, so that probably, like, affected our accent a bit. But then, like, even some of our friends, like, who don't watch as much TV as we do, their accents are kind of, like, very similar to ours. White? Like flat
white,
American.
You would picture a white girl.
Yeah.
I think it's just the inflections that you put on things. And stuff like that play a part.
Exactly.
But I mean, I'm not trying to sound white. That's
exactly.
That's just talking. Like,
exactly.
I'm not trying to put on a persona or anything like that. But that's a little segue about being black and having a voice that apparently doesn't match.
But I think in like an abstract way, that's what the podcast is about. It's like
being black and not matching quite into the stereotype.
Yeah, just like you could be black and experience a multitude of things. It's not just like one experience.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But that was kind of like working back into like the boy thing. And like how like it's hard to date in the city. And then the reason I brought it up was just because like I feel like when you present yourself a certain way, like guys make an assumption or something about you that can play a part into how like they see you as being dateable. Like sometimes like if I'm on a dating website and like they just see my picture and if they bother to read my description, which I'm not sure they actually do, like they're like, I don't know, like the types of people that like would hit on me are creepy. And like, are you hitting on me because I look like a certain stereotype that would do something? But I don't think I do.
Well, I think online it's always gonna be more creepers than like actual dateable people. And sometimes the actual dateable people are just not people you're attracted to. So it's like a catch-22. It's like usually the creepers are actually physically attractive, even though personality-wise they're not attractive.
No, they're creepers that are not physically attractive.
Oh, yeah.
That just, like, they don't... Like, you can use, like, if you have a certain character limit on Twitter and you want to post a tweet, you can use, like, you as opposed to Y-O-U.
Yeah.
But if you're, like, messaging me on an app, you're like, Ayo Shorty or something like that with the 8 and something thrown in there. Like, no.
That's what you see on the street, too. A lot of Ayo Shorty type of things. Like, sometimes I feel they just say it just to say it in the street. So it probably translates online. Like, it's more about, I see this girl, let me just say something to her. And the best they could come up with is Ayo Shorty. Or my least favorite, can I have some?
Ew.
If I'm walking down the street with a food or a drink, please don't ask me if you can have some. What kind of pickup line is that?
That is really... I haven't heard that in a while.
You haven't heard?
I've heard they were like,
No.
That's really creepy.
No, it's usually, can I have some? Or smile.
Like, what? Don't tell me to smile.
Yeah, don't tell me to smile. I'm gonna smile at you.
Yeah. But it's so hard. That's part of the reason. Then also, I don't know. I don't have a type, but I want the person to be tall. And I want you to, like, have some ambition. I want you to be some, like, Joe working at Staples and that's it. Like, that's all your end game is Staples.
Yeah, you need to have, like, ambitious. It's not even about, like, the job title. It's just, like, you need to be passionate about a particular thing.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but if someone asks me what I'm passionate about, I couldn't answer that. I hate people when they ask me, like, what's your favorite this or your that. I can't answer that. Like, I'm not that kind of person where I'm like, this is it. But you just can't be working, like, flipping burgers and saying, that's it. Like, I'm probably going to be, my ambition is manager of McDonald's.
Yeah. But if you're a manager of McDonald's, but, like, you're in grad school, or if you're flipping burgers, but you're, like, aiming to do something else.
Yeah, you can flip
like
burgers.
Yeah.
You just can't say that.
That's not the end game.
Yeah, you can't just be doing it for the end. Like, I was working at FYE. If you didn't want to date me because I was working at FYE, that's messed up. Because that's the job I could get at the moment.
Exactly, but you were working at FYE to move on to, like, the next level of your life.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And then where do you meet these people if you want to meet them in real life?
Which people?
Like
ambitious guys.
Yeah.
I feel like we meet them, but they always want one thing. They don't want a girlfriend.
They
you
want
know, a one-nighter,
thing.
a chill thing, a friends with benefits. They're not
Yeah.
looking for, like, a settle down.
Yeah.
You know?
And then that's when the age thing might come into play, which you should be looking at, like, older guys. Like, guys who are, like, in their late 20s, like, 28, 30, as opposed to guys that are, like, your actual age.
Yeah, I agree. I think older guys tend to be more in that girlfriend mindset. I feel like guys our age, even though we're getting up there in age, I feel like guys our age are very much still in party mode. They're not into settling down, especially because it's so hard to start your life in general now. Like, back in the day at 25, you had, like, your job for life already. You had your dream job. You had, like, your good savings account. You were about to buy your own place. You know, like, people are more settled at our age. Now it's like you're still kind of in limbo. You don't know if you're going to be in New York for the next 6 months, much less a year or two to settle down with someone. Yeah, so like maybe that's another reason why people aren't into relationships, because life right now is so like you said, transient, and you don't know where you're gonna be in the next couple months. Or
yeah, it is. That could be a part of it. But I'm tired of making excuses.
Yeah.
Me too.
I just say that to make myself feel better, but then it's like I'm also sick.
But then there are also people that I know people who are having, like, they're like, oh, dating, oh, so annoying.
Yeah.
And then, like, they eventually sometimes find someone, or they're doing lots of the stupid things that I feel like we have too much self-control to do those stupid things that they do. Like, people tell me about, they have, like, one-night stands with people, like, they'll, like, even if they hooked up with this person and it's been a while, or, like, it was their ex-boyfriend and they're just in town, and they, like, text each other and somehow leads to an accidental oopsie, like, one-night stand, or someone, like, cheated on someone in a dating, it wasn't, like, official, but then they, like, eventually, like, still talk, and, like, they'll, like, play on the side. I'm just like, people do these things. It's not something that's just in the movies or TV.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't want that.
Yeah, but I don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm like, we're not the only ones facing this struggle.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like our struggle is harder than it needs to be. Because these people have had experience and had boyfriends and things, like relationships before in their past have been, like, decent. Or, for the most part, like, something.
I agree. But I also feel like people have a hard time conceptualizing us as human beings. It's like, oh, well,
you mean, like,
black, so you're supposed to be like this, but you're not like this, and it's like, oh my god, that's weird. But then it's like, oh, but that's kind of good. But then, wait, no, but like, you spend too much time trying to figure us out, and that just like blocked things off. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Because like even people when I make new friends, you could tell in the beginning it's like, I'm trying to figure you out. I don't even know if they're even, like, conscious of it, but I feel like I can tell.
To figure you out.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You know, like,
is that a New York thing, or is that an everywhere thing? Is that a black person thing, or is that a, like, any race that's not a white thing?
I don't know, but I feel like that's something I've always had, like, throughout my life.
So I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I feel like people, I do agree. I think people try to figure me out, but then, like, I'm not, like, extroverted. I'm more of an introvert, so it could be harder to figure me out, because some people instantly, like I said, think I might be a snob or mean, but I'm not. I'm just absorbing things. That's just how I like to operate.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can be talkative, and I'm much better at, like, small talk and whatnot now, but it's like, at the end of the day, I can just kind of just sit there and be in my own head. Yeah.
I could be fine with that.
Exactly.
Like, I was blasting Green Day, Boulevard of Broken Dreams on repeat, and then I was like, oh man, in high school.
And then people are probably looking at you like, why is she so sad today? Why is she so stone-faced today?
Yeah, it's like, what's wrong?
No.
Nothing, I'm just in my head.
Yeah.
Literally.
And, like, people have been telling me recently that I make faces, and I'm like, no, I don't. Like, maybe I'm just, like, in my head, and maybe I'm reacting to whatever's going on in my head, and people think I'm making faces at them, and I'm like, no. No, I'm not.
It's like, I'm not reacting to you.
Yeah, I'm just,
my brain is going on a random train of thought.
Yeah.
I'm just, like, going through it.
Just let me think.
I know, that's really annoying. Someone told me the other day that I looked disinterested. And I'm like...
Disinterested.
I'm like, well, you're not the first person who's told me this. Like, a random time I was at this bar when we went out with Candace, and we went to that bar, like, near... Where was that?
In Midtown, kind of?
It wasn't in Midtown. I mean, we were...
One-on-one?
Yeah. One-on-one. And this guy, he's like, you look bored. I remember, I'm like, I'm not bored. I must be tired.
Yeah.
But, like, literally, when my face is relaxed, I must look like the boredest person on earth. Like, I'm like, la, la, la.
When my face is relaxed.
I'm just like, la, la, la. I don't care what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that story makes me miss going out. I haven't been out in, like,
forever.
Ages. Yeah. I'm just so exhausted.
Yeah.
But then, like, I want to do both. I want to sleep and go out. I want to do, like, both equally.
Yeah.
How can I do that?
I want to, like, do nothing.
Yeah.
And then, like, just go out.
Yeah.
And then be brought back home immediately.
Yeah. Like, immediately. That's exactly what I want. And for, like, someone to cook me food.
Yeah.
So I'm never hungry.
I need a chef.
Yeah. I need a chef, a chauffeur.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I don't know.
The main thing would be the chef and the chauffeur.
Yeah.
Because if I get driven anywhere and have food ready, then I'll be okay.
You just take a cat nap in the car.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I want.
I'd probably be more motivated to go out if I had a chauffeur.
Yeah, for sure. That's why, like, Uber's so popular. Because people are like, that's kind of like a chauffeur. Even though you gotta pay for it, which is like...
well, you pay for your chauffeur too. It's just...
Oh, I was talking about a free one, but yeah, I
guess
it's true.
No chauffeurs are free. If you got money, you're paying them. It's just not a lot in the grand scheme because you have money.
That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, people do go out. Like, this random kid that I was texting, he was like, oh, I'm going out tonight, and I'm going out Saturday night. And I'm like... What? Like... He's like, because he's like, oh, what are you up to? I'm like, today, it's been a long week, so I'm probably just gonna, like, eat Chinese food and, like, watch YouTube.
You told him that?
Yeah, this is some random kid from one of those dating websites. And I was like, oh, today's been a really long week, so I'm probably just gonna stay in it. Yeah. It's one of those Chinese food YouTube sort of nights. And he was like, oh, I get that. Like,
does he really though?
He's like, I'm gonna go out to go with a friend in town to, like, a bar. Got any suggestions? I was like, I hear Houston Hall is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he, like, apparently he went out Friday night, then he went out Saturday night, and he was like, oh, how did that work out for you Friday night? How was the wine and Netflix?
That sounds classier than the Chinese food on YouTube.
I think he, like, imagined me a Scandal.
With a huge goblet of white wine.
Watching Netflix.
Like, lip quivering over.
With the cardigan. Yeah. With summertime.
On your white couch.
Yeah.
With your hair freshly pressed.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So then people go out. Like, and they, like, do it Friday night, Saturday night, and they'll hang out in the day on Sunday. So,
that's crazy. Like, the most we'll do is go out for a couple hours Saturday night and maybe do, like, a brunch Sunday. Yeah. And that's, like, a packed weekend.
Yeah. We never do anything Friday. Oh, sometimes if we plan it, like, a dinner.
Yeah, like a dinner.
Or a random thing.
Like, one time our friends had a Friday party and they were like, never again are we doing a Friday party.
That's because they came straight from work and they were hosting it, though.
Yeah, but even me, I was like, oh, I look disheveled. Because, you know, after work, you're not looking fresh,
yeah,
you know?
You've been through a long day.
Yeah.
You sweated off everything.
Yeah, no makeup. Your hair is looking mad frizzy. You're in, like, your work clothes.
Yeah.
You know, it's, like, not a good look. Yeah, maybe if you're going to, like, a bar.
If a bar is fine. Then it's, like,
it's just, everyone's like, sweaty and dirty.
Yeah. You can even go to a wine bar like that.
Oh my god, we haven't been to a wine bar in forever. We totally fell off of Summertime Madness. Like,
not exactly. Like, it's like, our version of madness is very, it's like tame.
Yeah. That's why we created Summertime Madness, to, like, turn it up some.
But then part of the reason, like, we shouldn't, we should be fully accountable for the failure that is Summertime Madness. But part of the reason I feel it failed is because nobody wanted to come out with
That's true. That's very true. Because we were going hard body, like May, June, and early July, and then no one was like
not
coming
feeling
with,
it.
so
like,
we kind of got disheartened.
Yeah, I mean, we're fine hanging out with each other.
Yeah, but sometimes you want to pep it up.
You need to liven it up with
a
new party.
You want a group, like
a new point of view.
Exactly.
You know, it's just different when you have like 3 people as opposed to 2. It makes a huge difference.
Exactly.
Even though apparently 3 or 4 is like the ideal number that you would want to go out with.
I agree.
But that lacking of 2 is just a big thing.
It is a big deal. So, yeah, we're thinking, like, we've talked about this before. Like, we need to increase our circle of friends. Yeah. Bring some people into the fold. Yeah. So, if any of you twosomes need people to go out with, hit us up. Hit us up on our Gmail, our Instagram, or Twitter, or whatever. Yeah. Let us know.
Text a picture of the place. Black girls meet us.
Yes. Oh my God, that would be so fun.
As long as you're not trying to kill us.
No. But you have to attach a selfie to it so we know you're real. Yeah. We will Google that picture to make sure
and we'll
it's not
check your account. Don't be on private. Yeah. If you want us to come, because we gotta make sure you're a real person.
Yeah, exactly. So
safety first.
Exactly. But we will totally do that. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, just say Black girls come meet us. Yeah. And we will. If someone tells me come meet us and meet you, and Kristen's like, I don't feel like it, I will make her come.
No, I will, and vice versa. Yeah. Oh my God, let's make that our new, hashtag thing. Come meet us, come meet us. Come meet us is going to be our official hashtag, but we will also be in the meetup hashtag. Yeah. Or maybe we'll, hashtag it when we're out somewhere. Yeah. We're at, us. Williamsburg Pier. Come meet us. Yeah,
hashtag come meet us.
Yeah.
Also, another way we're planning on kind of expanding and having more things to talk about and meeting people and making friends is going to some more conventions and things like that. People with like-minded stuff. Yeah. Especially if there are other people doing the same things that we are, we'll probably have more luck. So if you are one of those people, leave us a comment. Say, hey, we want to meet. We'll host a little party or something.
Yeah, exactly. Because, the natural hair convention I went to was loads of fun. It's like you said, having a bunch of like-minded people in one room is, that sense of community is, really fun and interesting. And you can get ideas from other people, a sharing of minds and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 So, we're just looking to find other like-minded peeps who like to, go out and eat and dance. Yeah. And
dancing
buy clothes.
And eating and shopping.
And shopping.
It's
things
awesome.
like that.
Yeah.
Have fun with life.
That's the whole point. Yeah. To have fun. Yeah. And another thing, I keep thinking about it, and I'm just trying to figure out maybe why I feel so conflicted about life, because it's not really that related, but it's being in your 20s and feeling confused about what's up and what's down and all that stuff. Yeah. I feel part of the reason I've always liked TV and film and stuff, and then I was looking at some old videos because my brother came, like I said, he came back, so we're looking at old videos and we're trying to embarrass him, and in the old videos I could see I was in them too, and then I was the one always filming the stuff, and I was super into it, and that's something I've always carried throughout. I've always liked to film things and play around with it. Yeah. So I feel I need to explore that more and stop being so hesitant about it. Yeah. About failure and that sort of aspect.
I agree.
But I still need my contingency plan for
if it fails. But some people say if you have a contingency plan, you're kind of setting
yourself up for failure.
But in some ways, that's a privileged position to have because you need money to live.
Yeah. That's I can get why you would say that because I think you would be putting your all into it because you're afraid you're gonna fail already. But still, I feel I should do that a little bit more. Yeah.
That's why I really want to get the blog back up and running because how you were into filming, I was really into writing. And, like, I always had blogs. Like, even aside from Zanga, I always had, like, side blogs where I would, like, post about things I'm interested in. And then, like, I went to, like, grad school and, like, all that stuff. Like immediately. Yeah. So.
I feel like once I graduated college, it, like, kind of stopped.
Yeah.
Like, I would always find some way to, like, I make my siblings do a movie with me. I would, like, because before I had, like, a computer, I would do in-camera editing. I would pause it, and I'm like, okay, now we gotta move on to the next scene, so it'd be, like, one movie. I would actually, like, and then, like, transitions when, like, there's one superhero movie I tried to do, and I made them, like, spin around the circle to, like, transform into their superhero costume. And then I pressed pause and made them change and then spin back in the circle.
Cool.
So, like,
and you did, like, minor in film.
Yeah,
so yeah.
I need to bring that back into my life.
Bring it
but
back.
That's what the YouTube is all helping to do.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
So
I feel like this cast is, like, since it's our 20th episode, it's more of back to like our OG roots.
Self-reflection.
Yeah.
For our 20th anniversary podcast. Yeah. So hopefully we stay true to what we're saying. Now we have to. Now that it's on record, we have to.
I think we have been, though, for the most part. Whenever we say, we've been, like, consistently doing it. So we just keep doing it, you know. Keeping it helps to say things out loud, to vocalize them, and make. I feel like a tip. If you want to make things come into fruition, you gotta put it out there more, so you're, like, more reminded about it and cognizant, like, I should be doing this.
Speak truth to power, something like that. Is the phrase?
I'm not
it's
sure.
Something of that nature.
Yeah,
something of that nature. And in regards to us following our dreams and whatnot, or going back to our roots or whatever, we're thinking of getting, like, new laptops. Yeah. Because our current hardware is kind of falling apart or not doing the trick in assisting us build, in our empire. So we're thinking of getting new laptops. And that may ease the process of it. I don't know. Hopefully.
I think it'd be a lot easier in the sense that you have better tools to work with. It wouldn't change the time factor.
Like, no, unfortunately, it would not. But
it's still cool. It's always fun to get something new.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking, I spend a lot of time traveling now because my new job, I do a lot of field work, and I'm like, I could do, like, some of the writing on the train.
But so would you want, like, like a little light one so you can do writing?
No, I'm just thinking in general. I could, actually, because I'm thinking about getting the MacBook Air, and it's extremely light.
Looks like it could fit it in an envelope. Do you remember those commercials when they came out and they put them in the envelopes?
Yeah, so I could bring it around with me everywhere and just type on the train.
Just make sure you have a protective case for that.
Yeah, but I'd probably just handwrite it freehand.
That's another old school.
Yeah. And just do that. So I just gotta, like, manage my time better, I feel, as well. Like, not just be like, okay, I'm done with work, and just, like, go about my business. And I, like, get up extremely early in the morning. I get up at, like, 5:45, 6, and I kind of just sit with my coffee for an hour and, like, browse the internet. Like, I just browse, like, fashion blogs or music blogs or, like, clothing store websites. Like, literally, I browse so many websites with zero intention to buy, just to, like, look at, ooh, this is new. Oh, this is cute.
Really?
I like how they construct this outfit. Oh, like, oh, this new artist has this artist has a new album out. Oh, like, you know, it's like, should be turning that into, like, product instead of just aimless browsing in the morning before I go to my real job.
Yeah.
You know?
Sharing it with people.
Yeah.
Your discoveries. Yeah. That'd be helpful.
I should do that.
Yeah. And then I feel like I'm not that person that gets up at 5 in the morning. I can't. What time do you go to sleep again?
I'm usually I'm in bed, like lying down watching TV, like 10ish, and then I usually fall asleep by 11.
Oh.
Usually.
That makes a little bit more sense because I normally end up going to sleep around 1.
Oh
I don't know why I torture myself, but I go to sleep around 1.
But you wake up later. Sometimes I leave the house at 8, and you're like maybe up.
I'm up. I'm just laying in my bed like I can't wake up.
God.
Like my alarm goes off at 7:45, and I'll like keep hitting snooze, and then I'll just be like once it hits 8 o'clock, it stops snoozing. So I have to like get up by 8 at least, or like just be aware.
Okay.
So I just like lay there. I'm so tired. I don't want to get up.
Yeah.
Like today, I think I got up. I was awake, but I didn't leave my bed until 8:30.
Oh,
and then I got dressed really quick.
Oh, that would stress me out. I'm like, that's the thing. I'm always up early, but because I'm spending so many time browsing, I'm always like rushing. I'm like, oh my god.
I know. Yeah, if you're watching a show before you go to work or whatever, you're like it's gonna be an hour done, and you're like, wait,
where'd that time go?
Yeah.
I hate that. I'm like, why do I wake up so early if I can't even like get my shit together?
One time I woke up early. It was like I couldn't go to sleep. I don't know. I just didn't have a good sleep. I woke up at like 6 or something, and I just watched Grounded for Life. And the next thing I knew, it was like 8 o'clock.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, what? I was gonna do some research, and I just wasted 2 hours watching Grounded for Life.
Oh, that brings me back to the good old days, and that was like the normal thing to do. I could just blow 2 hours on Grounded for Life.
That's the good old days. Yeah, because I was looking for music to listen to, like at work. I typed in Supernatural because I wanted to hear the Supernatural soundtrack, and then the first song that came up was the Green Day Holiday, and then it went into Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Yeah. I was like, oh, good old days.
Yeah.
It was that reminded me it took me back so much to high school.
That album, I can't believe that album came out in high school. I feel like that album just came out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, that really, was swept away.
Yeah. You swept into high school. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe that was high school. Remember that video for, Jesus Loves Suburbia with Lou Tyler Pucci? Do you remember him?
No.
Do you know who Lou Taylor Pucci is?
No, I don't.
Oh, he was like one of like the big indie stars at that time. Was Lou Taylor Pucci, JGL, Paul Dano, and who else was like the big indie?
Paul Dano was a big one there?
Yeah. Indie darling. He was in like so many indie films.
I guess so, yeah.
He was in Sunshine.
Yeah,
My Little Sunshine. Yeah. He was in loads
I remember him being, I just never thought of him as big. I don't know. I guess he was.
He was indie big.
Yeah.
Because he was also in that Daniel Day-Lewis movie.
There Will Be Blood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some other stuff.
I guess so. I don't know. I just never thought of him, but yeah, that's true. He was.
Yeah. So... I was like, oh my god, he's in this movie. And then
weren't you really into Lucas Haas at one point?
Was I? I don't think I was in Lucas. I feel that was you.
No, that definitely wasn't me.
I don't think I liked him. I think he was just in a lot of shit. What was he in? He was in a movie. He wasn't in Bully. Was he? You know,
Maybe,
Bully with...
Yeah.
I was really into Michael Pitt. I still am. I love Michael Pitt.
He's awesome.
I love him.
I think he has a new movie coming out.
Does he?
I think I saw him in a trailer for something.
Oh my god, he was in an episode of Hannibal. He's such a good actor. Why is he not bigger than he is?
I don't know. Did you remember him on Dawson's Creek?
Yes, of course. And he was dating Jen.
Yeah.
And he was the quarterback.
Player.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god.
Aww.
He was like a fake. They called him a fake Leo in Dawson's Creek era.
Yeah, but he's actually like darker than like Leo. He could do some dark roles.
No, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good. Yeah, there are some people who are just like, why aren't you more famous?
Yeah, and he was on like 3 seasons of Boardwalk Empire, and he was fab. You have to watch his episodes in Hannibal. Like, he really shows some range in that, I feel.
Does
he?
he?
Yeah, he does. No, literally. Not me like being a fangirl. Like, literally, I feel like he shows some some range, because I don't think he's played a kind of like quirky sociopath like that. Like in Bully, he was kind of just like a little, what do you call it? Those like druggy shithead. But in like Hannibal, he was like quirky sociopath. He
Bully was with Brad Renfro, right?
With Brad Renfro and Lucas Haas and some other indies. Yeah.
I remember Brad Renfro when he was in The Client. Do you remember that movie with Susan Sarandon?
No.
He was a little boy that like saw the murder or something.
No, I've never seen that movie.
His protection program.
Never seen that movie. God. You just spoiled it for our viewers.
That's not a spoiler. That's the plot.
No,
I mean that's like the basic plot of the movie. If you saw the trailer, you'd get it.
Oh, okay.
That's not a sneak. That's not. I didn't spoil anything.
I was obsessed with Bully. That was a good movie.
You were obsessed with that and Mean Creek.
Yes! Oh my god! Oh, I gotta watch that this weekend.
Have you seen Mean Creek? I was like, no.
Oh my god, you still haven't seen it to this day?
I've seen it, but I think I've seen I don't know if I watched the whole thing or if I've seen pieces. I feel like I did see the whole thing. I think I did watch the whole thing because remember when you first asked me about it, I still had dial-up because I remember internet. I remember, and then YouTube wasn't a big thing back then either when you first told me about it. I feel like it was
TV.
Like freshman year of high school or something, or sophomore year of high school, which was like 2005, 2006. I feel like it wasn't a big thing because I remember you telling me about it, and I went on YouTube to try and find clips of it so I could watch it, and then I saw clips, but it was like taking forever to load. So I feel like that was like the era of like still dial-up was going on.
So I guess I saw it on TV.
You definitely had to have seen it on TV. I don't think your parents would have paid to take you see that.
No. And that was like super indie too.
Yeah.
That other kid
on IFC channel.
Probably. Yo, that was my shit. That's how I found that Lahane, which is like my favorite movie now, is on IFC channel. Yeah. So.
They had a lot of good kid actors in that.
Yeah.
Rory Culkin was in that, I think.
And that other...
Trevor Morgan.
Yeah.
And who else?
The hot one who nothing happened to his career after
Which
that.
one?
The badass one.
I don't
the
remember.
tall one.
Now I'm gonna look
at
this cast right now because I can't remember him. But I remember
he was like the oldest one.
There was this. I don't remember him.
Oh, he was the hot one.
I can't remember his face right now. Oh, don't tell me that's who I think it is.
Who?
Let me IMDb it first because he looks like somebody.
IMDb is the first.
Oh, Scott Mekalowitz. Is that him?
No.
That's the older one, isn't it?
No, go to IMDb. He had like blonde hair-ish.
Blonde hair?
Or brown, dirty brown, I don't know.
You sure that's not him?
Let me see.
You mean this kid?
No. He's not hot.
Well, I don't know who you're thinking about.
Let me see. Clyde? Is it Clyde?
Ryan Kelly?
Let me see, Was it Marty? No, it's not.
That was that kid that you said wasn't hot. You sure it's not him?
No.
Scott
Ryan?
Mekalowitz?
Yeah, it was. Oh, was him? Why did I think he was so hot? Well, I was like 14 maybe.
Then this movie came out.
Where did this movie go?
It came out, just so you guys know, 2004. I
was 15. So yeah, he was hot for 15.
Yeah, it's like 14, 15.
Wait, how old is he?
He is, let's see, he's born in 81, so he's 8 years older. So okay, 33?
Yeah. So when I was 15, he was like 23. So I was like, yeah, he's so hot,
This hot 23-year-old that's playing a teen.
Yeah.
That's the typical thing that happens.
Interesting.
I thought Chad Michael Murray was cute for a minute.
No.
I watched One Tree Hill, though. That's why.
So did I.
Did you?
Nathan was... Yeah. The first, 3 to 4 seasons.
I didn't think you watched One Tree Hill.
Yeah. I watched it, up until... What is it? Haley got pregnant. Who's his character's best girlfriend? Haley. Yeah, Haley got pregnant with Nathan's baby.
Yeah,
that's up to where I watched it. And I was like, too much drama. I hated the whole what's her name? Peyton, Chad Michael Murray, back and forth.
Lucas Peyton Brooke thing?
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck about this. I'm all about Nathan and Haley's romance.
Well, the show kind of took on a Nathan Haley turn eventually.
Oh, after that? Oh,
a little.
That was interesting to me, though.
But Lucas was, the guy.
Yeah, I was just...
He was the star.
Not into that.
Yeah. Memory lane. If you think Scott Meklowitz is hot, let us know.
Was hot in 04.
Was hot, because apparently he ain't no more.
I don't know. He looks like really like a skinny child. Maybe
well,
I'm looking at him now. Yeah, I'm like, he looks like a child.
Well, that's the 23-year-old Scott. This is I guess what he looks like more recently.
Really? Oh, he looks good with brown hair. What show is that?
It looks like a movie called Cat Run.
Okay.
Interesting. Who did I say had a new movie coming out that we wanted? Oh, Michael Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure I saw him in something.
Yeah, he's another one. He could shoot a good editorial.
Like for a GQ?
Yeah. No, he's always in editorials because he's like really tall. And he has that like